Hey everybody, hope y'all are doing all right today. I figure I'm gonna kind of go over what I've played all week long with everything that I've got and twitched and twiddled and everything else. So anyway, I'm gonna go over exactly what I'm gonna take with me. All right, the type of insulation I'm gonna use for my through hike, and I know y'all have probably seen it in other videos, is I am a hammock camper, so I'll have to have an underquilt. So I do have I'm going to take this 0-degree hammock gear insulated underquilt, and then I've got a 20-degree top quilt from the same company. Along with that is I am going to use a underquilt protector, which is basically, it's made out of the nylon, but it goes over the underquilt, and it's supposed to help if the wind's blowing. It'll kind of help from knocking the air out. If it's raining real hard, it'll kind of protect your underquilt from getting wet and everything. So I'm gonna use that. And I've got this Magellan Outdoors from Academy. It's a fake silk sleeping bag liner, and I'm gonna use that also. I'm using it for a stuff sack to put my both my underquilt, my top quilt, and my protector in. I've also made some little bitty they're little pieces of string here, but they're made basically so that you can secure the underquilt closer to the hammock, bring it up a little bit tighter. My hammock's got these same hooks. You can run them through and connect it. Also, my underquilt has those same hooks, and it can be used also, like if you have to sleep in a shelter and it's or something another, you can combine both of the underquilt and the top quilt to give you a little bit of extra warmth. As far as with my sleep system, I've got a Dutch-ware chameleon hammock. I do have the winter cover on it, and it's got a screen mesh up here on it that I can use to vent to get the, some of the condensation and stuff out of it. I'm just using the regular, some tree straps with it with a Dutch hook, and these seem to work better for me than the whoopee slings did. I got the large Thermarest pad here. It's the big one, and it works pretty good, so I'm going to take it, and it'll give you a little insulation down to 25, especially if you're sleeping in a shelter or something like that. And I've got a blow-up pillow I'm going to take. It's just an Outdoor Vital ones, and I'll just use it till it pops, and then figure out something else. And also, I'm taking this little pad right here, and I can combine it with a pad that I've got in my bag, and it'll cover up underneath my pad here, to keep it from getting any kind of abrasions or anything like that. As far as what I'm carrying, I guess what you'd call my closet, I've got a Patagonia coat, and then I've got an REI. It's a mid-weight thermal set. They're really warm. I'm going to take that. I've got a balaclava here that I'm going to take. It's a very warm and comfortable. And along with that, you can use I've got my buff, and I use this buff a lot of times if I've got my earphones in. You can put your buff on, or put your earphones in, and then put the buff around your head, and then put this over top of it, and the earphones will stay in your ear. I'm also going to take 2 pairs of socks with me. I've got some gloves and the glove liners that goes with it. They're like a fleece liner. And then I've got some rain mittens that I've got. And I'm also going to take, I've got 2 Brad bags I'm going to take just in case I need them for my feet, just to slide over to make it a little bit more waterproof or something or other, just if it's real bad wet, if my feet's just getting really bad wet and cold or something or other, it might generate some warmth. And I've got a stuff sack that I carry like the just the littler stuff in here with it, but that is as far as what I'm carrying for my closet. As far as trekking poles, it's a leaky something or other. Anyway, I've been playing around with them. I bought them the other day, and I got some of these up at Trail Days last year. They had some of these magnetic stick stashers by Spud Gear or something. I can't remember the name of the thing. Anyway, I got them, and you've got the other. It's a magnetic piece, and then there's another magnetic piece on my backpack, and you can put that gear, stash your tracking poles or something when you don't need them, and it just clicks right in with no kind of issues. And they've got like a molded cork type grip. They're pretty good. I've used them the past couple times, and they've worked out pretty good, so I'm going to try them. They're the Kahumba Light. Heck, I can't say that. As far as electronics, I'm going to take, I've got 2 Anchor power packs that I'm going to take. They're 10,000 milliamp each, so I'm going to take 2 of them. I've been trying with just one, but I'm using my phone more than what I thought I would. So anyway, I'm going to take both of them, and I think that'll give me enough juice on it. So I'll just have to limit kind of what I do on it. Maybe keep it on airplane mode more or something. I've also got one of these Nightcore headlamps. It's got the little red light with it. I've got the Garmin InReach right here, and I've got the Garmin Instinct wristwatch, and it pairs with the Mini and my phone, so you can kind of do a couple little things with it. I've got a little thermometer that I'm going to take. Let's see here, some earphones or some earbuds or whatever you want to call them. I've got a charging cord, and it connects in with this, and it's a rapid charger for my phone, and it'll also, if anything else will take a rapid charge, it'll work with it, and it's a USB-C. And then I've got a USB, just a regular USB-C that'll go off of this adapter here. It's just a little adapter to plug something or other up and be able to charge. I've got a micro charging cable, and then I've got a 3-prong adapter thing that I charge off of. And thanks to that North Carolina Grayman that come up with the idea of using this thing, I can kind of make me a pole to be able to shoot some of this stuff with just this elastic band right here. Thanks for the idea. And I think you made it when I came down there, but thank you so much on that. I've also got a little stuff sack that I'm going to use to carry most of it in. This right here will be carried on my backpack and on my wrist, and I've got it where it goes a couple, but a lot of the cables and stuff be carried in that. As far as my backpack, I've got a ULA Ohm 2.0. I do have an elastic strap here on the front of it just to be able to hang a couple extra things off of. It's a pretty good pack. It's got the 2 side pockets here on each side, and then on the inside of it, it does have the little back pad, and then I've got that stay that ended up breaking, so it's working fine since I got all that in. I've got my holder for my umbrella, and it works just fine. I've got a little pocket here for my cell phone battery. I can put my earphones in, stuff like that. I've also got 2 side pockets down here for the hip belt pockets, and then those other side of those stick stashers is right here on this bottom thing here, or the strap for your shoulder strap, and it works pretty good right there. And then I've got some little hooks I hook my GPS up on and stuff. Now it don't have a top flap, it just has a pull string, and then you just wrap it down, and then you can use this little V strap right here, and it just kind of goes across it. As far as rain gear, I'm gonna line my pack with the Nylophone bag. My pack's not waterproof, so I'm just gonna use that, and that's a new one. The one that I've been using, I've used it well, every time that I've went out from this summer on, I've used it, packed stuff, repacked, and everything else, and it's not got they're pretty stout bags, so I'm gonna use it. I don't think I'll have any kind of issues with it. I've also got a rain skirt that I'm gonna use. You can use it as a ground cloth also, and it just kind of wraps up in itself. And I think I got that from Dutch, but I'm not for sure. I'm pretty sure that's probably where I got it at. I've got a pair of Sierra Designs, they're weather resistant pants. They're not 100% going to keep you wet from the, if you've walked in it all day long. I mean, you're going to be wet either way, but they will keep you warm. I've used them a couple mornings when it's been chilly and stuff, and they'll keep you warm. And then I've got this Columbia rain jacket here, and it's got the pit zips in it, which is what I do like in a rain jacket. So anyway, it's got those. Now, like I say, I've probably, if it messes up or anything, I'll just go with one of those Frog Togs jackets. I've used one before. It tore up on me pretty quick. So anyway, I've been using Columbia. I've got another Columbia that don't have the pit zip, and I've used it a bunch and not had no issues. I just wanted something I could kind of air it out, I guess. I've got a pack cover right here that I'll use on it for my pack, and then I do have a umbrella, 6 Moon Designs umbrella. I've carried one with me for miles on it while I'm hiking. I just don't like my head to be constricted, or a hat, or one of the rain jacket hats. They get on my nerves. You can't never keep them adjusted. So anyway, I just use the umbrella. Now, there are times where the trail's real tight and it ain't logical to use, but anyway, I just do the best I can with it. But that's what the rain gear I'm going to take is. As far as my shelter, I've just got 6 of these little mini groundhog stakes, and then I've got a Cuban fiber tarp that I got from Z-Packs, and it's got I've got a ridgeline that I think I got from Dutch Wear on it. As far as water filtration and cooking, I'm going to take the Sawyer Squeeze, and I'm only going to have one smart water bottle starting out, the 700 milliliter. There's a lot of streams through Georgia and everything. I've done that part before, and I'll be fine on that. And I'm also got a 2-liter CNOC bag that, if it is a longer water carry, I can put some extra water in it. I've got one of these flow through where you can connect the water filter to here and be able to go in. They work real great. I've got as far as my cook kit, I've just got a spoon, a little Snow Peak spoon, a hanky, one of these BR549 stoves. I've got it's a Tokes, I think it's a 500 pot with a lid, and then I've got the Cozy and the MSR valve on it. So that's what I'm going to do for water filtration and cooking. And I've got a lighter that I'm going to use. As far as my food bag, I've just got one of these Bear bag hanging kits from Z-Packs, and then I've got the twine and everything. I've got a little nylon wallet that I'm gonna carry, and I've got this shoulder thing that I just got, and I love it. I've tried it out. It's the perfect pocket. It just fits across you, like kind of like a sling. Like if you was to break your arm and have to wear a sling. Anyway, it fits through there, and it kind of fits on your belly, and you can use it. You can sleep with it while you're on it. If you need to put your water filter in it or something like that, it works out pretty good. Now, there's a couple things I'm not going to include in it just because it's basic. But, I'm going to take some stomach pills and some ibuprofen and stuff like that. Just a couple different things. I'm not going to take no Band-Aids, and I've got some duct tape and a couple different things that I can use. That duct tape will stick better than the adhesive on it's better, and I've got toilet paper, so you can make you a Band-Aid or something or other. I've got a little knife that I'm going to take, and some toenail clippers and different stuff like that, just for the long haul. I've got a emergency blanket that I'm going to throw in there, that just for use in case I need it, and it's been kind of made where I make a shelter out of it. And then just a couple different things like that. But everything else what I'm putting on there, it's everything I'm going to take. Now, as far as the microspikes and everything else, or whatever you want to call them, I'm going to wait until further in. We live kind of close, close enough where if I need a set or something other, I can get them to me, so I'm not worried about that. If I need them, I'll get me a set. If not, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna start out with some boots, Merrell boots. They've done my feet pretty good, and of course I got some shorts and a button-up shirt, and then I'll just use whatever I've got in my pack. But that's basically all that I'm going to take. I hope y'all found this useful, or enjoyed watching. Thank y'all for subscribing and everything. I think I'm over 1,000 subscribers now. Thank y'all that's subscribed, and thank y'all for watching the videos and everything. I hope y'all have a blessed day and stay safe out there.